case, guys, today we as a non-government organization were being requested to become a neutral party regarding a recent accident.
2 days ago, there was an incident about an autopilot car that crashed into a building and led to several citizens' death and injury. Even though the driver claimed that there's an issue by preventing him from stopping the car.
I would like to hear a few words from you guys regarding these incidents.
In my opinion, I think that the car manufacturer should take more responsibility in this case, because the main cause of this issue is that the autopilot system fully controls the car to a degree that even the driver cannot interfere when something emergency happens. And I think there is definitely a problem when the car manufacturer tries to integrate the autopilot system into the car. So they should have considered that when an emergency happens, the driver is able to take control of the car, especially the handbrake and brake. And also, the news had reported that there is a technical problem. That's why the driver cannot stop the car. I think the responsibility of the car manufacturer should be higher than the company of autopilot software developer and the driver.
This is a good point. Zixuan, how about you, Chungkai?
I have a different opinion, which is the software company must take the most of the responsibility. They should have a prevention plan of the autopilot when the software is already cannot afford the program running to avoid further effect and danger. Based on the case, the software seems to be break down and don't have a backup plan and keep running the autopilot, which lead to uncontrolled situation like changing the direction and accelerating uncontrollable. If there is a backup plan, the software could simply sort out the progress and give the character of control back to driver.
That is a reasonable point also.
What is your opinion, Ting?
In my opinion, I think that
I still have something to say. I also think that the car manufacturer should also do enough investigation before integrating the autopilot system into their car. I suspect that this car manufacturer had been trying to use the cheapest software in the market in order to lower their budget and trying to sell their cars with higher prices using the technology of the autopilot system.
I strongly disagree to your point. I actually think that we have to pay attention to the completeness of the software also. Whatever, every single input is true and accurate. Besides that, it's very important to make sure that software integrates perfectly with the car system to produce the most accurate output in order to perform the best and safety experience to driver.
No, I understand your point, but
What is your problem?
No. Okay, I understand both of you, but car manufacturer somehow is responsible for causing the technical issue. It's quite true, but at the same time, the software developer company should bear some of the responsibility too, as they are the one who design and create the software.
Okay, now let's give the floor to Yong Ting.
in my opinion, drivers are often responsible for ensuring that their vehicles are properly maintained and in good working condition. If the accident results from a technical issue that could have been prevented through regular maintenance or inspection, the driver responsibility may be heightened. Even in autopilot mode, drivers are typically required to remain vigilant and be ready to take control of the vehicle if the automatic system encounters difficulty or fails. If the driver failed to monitor the vehicle action or was not prepared to intervene when necessary, they may be deemed negligent. But based on the driver claim that the car automated system malfunctioned and a technical problem prevented him from stopping the car, I can conclude that the car manufacturer and software developer both have responsibility in this issue. Lastly, for the degree of blame, I think that 20% for the driver and 40% for the car company and 40% for the software company. That's all.
Don't think this is a very good point. But actually, the public and the media that keep on promoting the autopilot should take the responsibility too, as the autopilot's technology is now too advanced and mature for us now. So our summary will be 40% to car company and 40% to software company and another 20% to driver. There are some steps to reduce the accident to happen again, such as the car company install a killer switch that can fully ignition off the car when any accident happen, and also hire an experienced software developer. That's all. Thank you.